Welcome back to 360 Strong Women. Today I'm going to go over those 5 things that are going to help you with longevity. Determine if you are on the healthy range or if you have to work on a few things, and that's okay. But can you do these 5 things? And I'm going to go over them, and I'm going to tell you why you should be doing it and how you should be training to get there. And those 5 things are, can you stand on one leg for 30 seconds minimum at a time? Can you do that? And if you can you then close your eyes and do it? And how do we get there? Number 2, how do you get up off the floor without using furniture or without using your hands? I hope you've been practicing that. And I've gone over these things before, but I really want them to hit home for you. People keep asking, what can I do to better my balance, my mobility, my stability? How can I do these things? What are the biomarkers for healthy living? 5 things. Can you hold heavy weights and walk with them? So suitcase or farmer walk. Can you put them up over your head? Can you hold them unilaterally and walk with balance? And then number 5, can you bend over and touch your toes? Can we hip hinge? Do we have enough space in our hips to do that? Does it hurt our low back? Can we have it with a flat back without rolling forward? How do we get there? How do we get flexible? Having those mobility and stability points. Each of those movements measures a different pillar of healthy aging. And that's why we want to focus on these. If you're over 50, you're too late to start bettering your biomarkers. So there's always a way that you can start doing and focus on these 5 things. Each of those 5 things are going to help you with balance, like standing on one leg, so that we reduce our risk for fall. Mobility, can I touch the floor by hip hinging? Do I have space in my hips? Is my spine flexible enough to get down there without injuring my back? Is my posture good? Am I working that posture point? So mobility. Functional strength. Can I sit in a chair and then get up out of it with ease, not with trying to get up out of it, right? Can I get into the chair with control or onto the sofa with control and then pop up as I need to and walk out of it and get on with life? Can I do that easeful with movement, with functional movement? Am I able to do that biomarker? Up off the floor without your hands. 1, for safety. 2, for just whole body coordination. Can I get up off the floor? Can I get down on the floor and be on the floor and it not hurt me? And then can I get up off the floor without grabbing onto furniture or without injuring myself? And can I do it without my hands so that I've got core strength and leg strength and I can pull my body up off the floor and get down back onto the floor? No hands, Mom. Can I do that? So whole body coordination. And then that grip and carry, that farmer's walk. How many times am I going to have to pick things up and put them down? Push-pull movements. Functional movement all day long. Can I pick it up? Can I hang on to it? Can I walk with it? Stability with stability and mobility together. And then can I put it back down with ease? Longevity isn't about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. Every squat, every balance move, every balance challenge, every heavy carry, every stretch is an investment in 1, obtaining those healthy biomarkers, but 2, living the life that you want to keep living. If you can master these 5 movements, building strength, mobility, confidence, and independence, and that's where we want to lock in on how do we keep our life independent and keep doing the things that we love to do for decades to come. We have to do the work. 5 movements. Keep practicing and getting better on those biomarkers. Keep moving, keep getting stronger. Just hit our button, like, subscribe, and share, and I will make sure that I'm training you appropriately, the most efficiency and the best form so that you can meet these biomarkers. It's never too late to become your strongest self. The 5 movement skills are aligned closely with recommendations from organizations like the American College of Sports and Medicine, American Council on Exercise, and the National Institute for Aging. So these biomarkers are across the board, something that people look at, and they may look at it for you for when you go to Medicare and they want to test your biomarkers. Is your insurance going to be adequate because you're healthy enough to keep moving forward, and you can do these 5 things. So I hope this is helpful. We're going to dive in on these 5 movements. Can you do them for healthy aging and longevity? Can you stand on one leg for a minimum 30 seconds? Why that matters? It improves balance and reduces fall risk, the #1 cause of injury in adults over 65. It strengthens the muscle around the hips, the knees, ankles, and feet. It enhances your proprioception, your body's awareness of where it is in space. It builds ankle stability and reaction time. It improves confidence with walking on uneven surfaces. Better balance is associated with maintaining independence later in life. Studies have shown poor single leg balance is associated with a higher risk of all-cause mortality in older adults. We train this by practicing. You could stand on one leg while brushing your teeth, or try closing your eyes as a progressive move, or maybe some gentle head turns. 30 seconds at a time. Give it a try. Your biomarker is your 30 seconds. Can you get up off the floor without using your hands? Why this matters? It requires full body strength, mobility, flexibility, coordination, and balance. It demonstrates functional independence. Builds confidence getting up after a fall. Use leg, hip, glutes, and core strength simultaneously. Improves joint mobility in the hips, the knees, and the ankles. Floor to stand ability has been linked to longevity and overall physical function in aging adults. The ability to rise independently after a fall may reduce complications from prolonged time on the floor. Well, how do we train? We practice with maybe a yoga block or a chair and try to get into those hip openers, those yogi squats, or a broken triangle, gradually using less assistance over time. #3, sit to stand. We want to do this 12 times minimum within 30 seconds. Controlling the come down into the seat and then popping up and being able to just walk away. Why this matters? One of the best measures of low body strength, strong legs help prevent falls. It indicates healthy muscle mass and power. Improves stair climbing, getting out of chairs, cars, and off of toilets independently. Lower scores are associated with frailty and reduced independence. It helps preserve bone health through weight bearing, improves stair climbing. Strong legs are one of the greatest predictors of healthy aging. And then how do we train this? We can do chair squats, goblet squats, split squats, regular squats, or step-ups. All these things are going to help our leg quality, which are going to help us sit to stand. #4, grip and carry, or hold heavy weights and walk. Why this matters. Builds grip strength, one of the strongest predictors of healthy aging and longevity. Improves your posture, strengthens the core without crunches, improves shoulder stability, increases bone loading to help maintain bone density, builds real-life strength for carrying groceries, luggage, grandchildren, and everyday tasks. Grip strength has been shown in numerous studies to predict disability, hospitalization, cardiovascular health, and mortality. And how do we train with it? Farmer carries, suitcase carries, offset carries, gradually increasing our weight over time. Practice those farmer carries and those suitcase carries every day to help you with grip and carry. And number 5, bend over and touch the floor. Keep your head above your heart. Why this matters. Maintains mobility throughout the posterior chain, hamstrings, hips, calves, and spine. Encourages healthy hip hinging, reducing strain on the back. Makes everyday activities like tying your shoe, gardening, and picking things up easier. Although I say squat down and pick things up. Improves flexibility and movement confidence. Helps maintain spinal mobility and healthy movement patterns. Reduces stiffness that often accompanies aging. Encourages independence in daily living. How do we train it? Hip hinges, deadlifts, hamstring stretches, yoga flows, and some mobility exercises. If you can keep your hip flexors and your hamstrings stretched and flexible, that's really going to help you with the flexibility of bending over and touching the floor. We want to make sure we always have a flat back and that we keep our head above our heart. Okay, so we've practiced the 5 moves. We understand how we need to train to get there. So again, don't forget to hit our button, like, subscribe, and then share to our channel for maybe somebody else that you know, a sister, a friend, a mom, a daughter that needs to work on some of these things to continue to be healthy. And we go through stages in life where we're healthy and then maybe something happens and we take a little dip and we have to work our way back up to health. And then right, it's not linear. It's not A to Z. It's like this. So doing these 5 markers is going to improve your health really no matter what age you are, depending on what's going on in your life. Let me know in the comments below if you struggled with one of the 5 movements and how I can help you get better at that. There is always a way, and there's always a way to strength train and work that body to meet those biomarkers. But let me know, you may have a circumstance where I can't do that, so how do I get there? I'll be glad to help you with that. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you're going to take this to heart and start practicing these 5 movements. Doesn't take a lot of time. Keep working on the videos that I'm promoting out there. It's good content. You're going to learn these because I will incorporate these 5 moves into the daily workouts. I hope that you have an amazing day. Stay strong, stay connected, stay 360 strong after 50. I'll see you for the next video. Bye.